Welcome to Letting Go University. This is our daily live stream where we're letting go using the Course in Miracles lessons in the workbook of A Course in Miracles as prompts for going free, for releasing negative energy, negative feelings, negative karma. And today's lesson is 278. If I am bound, my Father is not free. So are you coming to a state of oneness with Christ, of oneness with the Holy Spirit, of oneness with your brothers and everything that's going on? Just straight from the first earliest lessons, the Course tells us you are projecting into the world, and that's what's happening to the body, what's happening in all of your experience. That's what's been held in mind at some point. This is also something Lester Levinson teaches us, the Sedona Method founder. He says that everything that you're experiencing right now is something you thought about at some point in the past. It's not a direct quote, but that's kind of what I got from it. What we're experiencing is what we've been holding in mind at some point, consciously or unconsciously. Where do thoughts come from? What's held in mind? Well, energetic frequencies, these feelings. Every feeling has thousands of thoughts associated with it, some maybe millions. And so when we release the feeling, we unbind ourselves from that kind of thinking, and we no longer project that into the world. Try it. Don't believe me. Just try it. Watch what happens when you release a lot of fear. And all of a sudden, all those thoughts about fearful events stop, and you are free of fear thoughts and putting those out into the world, literally projecting onto your screen fearful events, people to be scared of, so on and so forth. So if I am bound, my Father is not free. If I'm carrying a bunch of fear, then God's not free. If I have things to be afraid of, then God must need to be afraid. God's Son must need to be afraid. So this is really empowering. It's saying, could you release God's Son, the world, from the bounds that you've put upon him? It's impossible to do, and yet you've been given all power. You've been given everything. You have this divine inheritance. You've not left your source. So if you are accepting that you're a prisoner within the body, in a world in which all things that seem to live appear to die, then is your Father a prisoner with you. This lesson continues, and this do I believe: when I maintain the laws the world obeys, I must obey. The frailties and the sins which I perceive are real and cannot be escaped. If I am bound in any way, I do not know my Father nor myself, and I am lost to all reality. For truth is free, and what is bound is not a part of truth. You hear this message? When you take off the bindings, the belief in the laws of the world, and perpetuating them, you are free. It's an opportunity to let go of smallness and slavery and death and pain and misery. What's reality? Love, heaven, joy, happiness, freedom. So could you take any binding which you put on the Son of God, you, or any of your brothers or sisters? Yesterday's lesson, I was going around and looking at people, let me not bind your son with the laws I made. So I'm looking at these people as the Son of God and watching the bindings I put on, the belief systems, the programs, and just letting go of that feeling. It was a beautiful experience. These lessons are meant to be taken throughout your day. So let me not bind somebody else, and let me not bind myself and claim that God is limited. Claim that the Son of God is not free. Claim that God is not free. So let's do some releasing and see if we can't undo some of these bindings. Release them, let them go, and recognize that your Father is free. Your Father is not a slave. The Son of God is free. The Son of God is not a slave, not bound, not trapped. Lesson 278. If I am bound, my Father is not free. Where are you bound? Where does it seem like you're bound? Are you bound in a relationship, a job, money, the body, its health, its needs, its seeming needs? Take anything that would have an impression that God is limited, that the Son of God is limited, that your Father is not free. And if you can't think of anything, just look at bodily concerns, financial concerns, or relationship concerns. There's something. And could you allow yourself to feel what it feels like to claim being bound by that? Could you allow yourself to feel that feeling? Let it be there. This feeling is the binding. This feeling will perpetuate lots and lots of chains and belief systems and thoughts that get projected into the world. Could you just feel the feeling? This feeling that is so far off from what you really are. It's not you, it's just a feeling. Could you feel it? Ignoring the thoughts, no need to project those into the world. You can't stop the thoughts, you can ignore them if you choose. And could you just let this feeling unbind, unwind, unravel? Just letting this feeling move, letting it go. Could you let this binding unravel? Let it go. This feeling, release, let it go. Just could you? For your Father is free, and he shares everything with you. Would you let go of this binding on yourself, this feeling, and the projections that have come from that frequency, that vibration? For your Father is free, and therefore so are you. When could you let go, unbind yourself, let go of this feeling? If I am bound, my Father is not free. You can just keep unbinding that feeling if you've got one running. But where have you attempted to bind the Son of God, or believed that the Son of God could be bound, limited, and therefore God, your Father, limited? All over the place, right? At least for me. So you just notice the feeling of claiming the Son of God can be bound. God is not free. Could you allow that feeling to start to unbind, unwind? Just ignoring the thoughts or letting them pass by without following them. And just letting this feeling, this energy, this vibration unravel, unbind. Just an imaginary cord over the power, the infinite power of love that you are. Could you just keep letting it unravel? Just letting it unbind. Could you release the Son of God, that's you, from this binding, this feeling? For your Father is free, and therefore you must be. Would you release this feeling, this binding on his Son? When could you release? It's just a choice. The power of decision is yours. And when we choose to release something, that doesn't mean it goes all entirely right away. It might. But oftentimes, how long have we been in this program pretending to be separate from God? It can seem important to hold on to some bindings, keep this illusion together. If you're bound, your Father is not free. So just look at somewhere where you seem to be bound. You could just keep running the feeling that's running. If you've already got one running, just keep letting it go. Otherwise, you can check in. Where do you seem to be limited? Where does the Son of God seem to be limited or contained? Dietary things, finances. There's plenty of things. And could you allow yourself to notice how it feels when you're believing, accepting that somehow you're a prisoner of the world within a body? Could you open up and just allow that feeling up? Let it be there. Stay with it. To fight this feeling claims it's real and has power over you. Could you just allow yourself to welcome that feeling up, that illusion, that imaginary binding on the Son of God? That's you. Could you feel that feeling? Maybe even dive into it. Go into that feeling. Light it up. Take the light that you are into the darkness of that feeling. Just going in, feeling it, letting it run, shining in the darkness. And could you surrender? Give up binding God's Son. Let go of this feeling. Could you surrender? Would you surrender any claim that you are a prisoner within a body, this feeling? For your Father is free, and you have not left your source. When could you surrender the vain imaginings of an ego, this feeling? Give up the laws of the world. You never have to. You're free. The power of decision is your own. If you are bound, then your Father is not free, for you have not left your source. The name of God is yours. It's your inheritance, for you cannot be apart from that which created you. Would you bind his son? Would you claim his limitation, his imprisonment? Now, it's okay as you go through the day today, notice where it seems like God is not here, the Son of God is not here, and there's some kind of power over you. What if that was just a feeling? Could you notice this feeling that would attempt to bind God's Son? Claim his Father is not free? And could you just relinquish it, surrender it, unbind his Son, unbind yourself? The prayer today: Father, I ask for nothing but the truth. I have had many foolish thoughts about myself and my creation, and have brought a dream of fear into my mind. Today I would not dream. I choose the way to you instead of madness and instead of fear. For truth is safe and only love is sure. Could you release all the bindings of negative emotion, fear, anger, hate, guilt, and be in the truth of the love that you are, and watch what happens when the Son of God is free in love, as is his Father. Well done releasing, and have the best day you can.